you mean, asshole?
All right, hello stations. Good evening. This is W1HQL for the Miami-Dade Areas Emergency Practice Net. I'll be calling the Miami-Dade Net tonight as net control, and this net meets every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on this repeater in serving Miami-Dade County and the surrounding areas. All amateurs are invited and welcome to use this open repeater when it is not occupied by a scheduled net break. This is an informal net and is part of the ARRL field organization. The purpose of this net is to practice our communication skills in preparation for emergencies and to provide training in procedures that would apply in actual emergencies. We conduct this net as a means to improve our communication skills and to get to know the amateur radio operators who participate. Break. In the event that we lose the repeater, our backup repeater is at 146.835, and in the event we lose that repeater, we'll do our best on simplex at 146.520. Please visit us on our website at www.w4svi.club for additional information. So at this time, is there anyone who would like to act as backup net control tonight? Please respond at this time.
I'll do it. KF4UJX. Good evening.
All right, Rolly, got you down as alternate net control, Kilo Fox 4 Uniform Juliet X-ray. Thank you, sir. All radios amateurs are invited to participate in this net. When checking in, call net control, not my call sign. Release the mic and pause and listen briefly to avoid doubling with someone, and then give your call sign. Repeat it phonetically, then give your first name, your location, and if you need to, pass any traffic. But before we take any check-ins, are there any stations having emergency or priority traffic at this time? All right, nothing heard. This is Net Control, W1HQL, and hearing no emergency or priority traffic, we'll start taking check-ins now.
Kilo Juliet 4 Juliet Tango Quebec. Eddie in North Miami Beach with no traffic. And Steve, you forgot YouTube.
Roger. How's the audio on the YouTube, Eddie?
You forgot it. You don't have it listed, or I'm still waiting.
All right, let me see if I can juice up the audio here. I don't know if that's any better. All right, we'll continue on. Any additional check-ins?
Control. I keyed up on simplex there earlier, Steve. KF4UJX checking.
Tell. No traffic.
All right, Adele, give me a call sign again. Rolly, I got you down.
Oscar, India, Golf. Did I do it right? I called net control first, and then I paused.
Excellent. You're following the correct procedure. Good job, Adele. Any additional check-ins?
Net control, Kilo Bravo for Mike Bravo uniform, Daphne in the Redland area, no traffic.
All right, acknowledging Kilo Bravo for Mike Bravo uniform in the log. Thank you. A little choppy on the repeater, but we got you.
Net control, this is Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Sierra Golf with no traffic.
Victoria, Ryan Shotgun.
All right, that was a double. I did copy Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Sierra Golf. Well, I got you down in the log. Other station?
Sorry about that. Willie Kilo 4 Hotel Oscar Romeo. Michael Balaka reporting live with Victoria Shotgun and relay.
Okay, Mike, go ahead with your relay.
Guess I got traffic and relay. Relay is Kilo India 4 Victor Echo Yankee, the illustrious Louis Pignon, West Aid.
Okay, Roger. Stand by with your traffic. I'll get right to you. Let me get a few more check-ins.
Net control. Net control. Comment.
Comment standby. Check-ins again.
Net control, Kilo November 4, Kilo Sierra Victor, Fred at Homestead, no traffic. Hi, Steve. You sounded fine on the internet, by the way.
Additional check-in.
Net control.
Go ahead, station, calling net control.
K4UTL, no traffic by Bird Road and 72nd.
Copy you mobile, Kilo 4, Uniform Tango Lima, got you in the log. All right, just a quick recap. I got Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Sierra Golf, Kilo 4, Hotel Oscar Romeo. Mike, I'll get with you in a second with traffic. And I got that relay, Kilo India 4, Victor Echo Yankee Lewis. I've got Fred, Kilo November 4, Kilo Sierra Victor, and Ron, K4UTL. K4HOR from NET. Go ahead with your traffic.
Thank you very much, Steve. K4HOR. Well, folks, I'm sorry to tell y'all, but the North Bay Amateur Radio Club Net will be continuing on Thursdays on this very same frequency, 444-800, with unanimous voting for last Thursday's net. So y'all got me for another year. So thank you very much for everyone who participated in the voting, and I guess I'll catch y'all Thursday. Thank you very much, Steve. Give me an opportunity to pass the traffic. K4HOR, I'm clear. Oh, and check me into the Everglades also, if you don't mind.
Roger, I'll take care of that, and got you in the log. Thank you, sir. Additional check-ins.
Control, Kilo 4, Lima Charlie Delta.
All right, Kilo 4, Lima Charlie Delta, loud and clear in the repeater 1. Thanks for checking in. Additional check-ins?
Net control. Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra Papa Tango, Cosmo, Homestead.
Net control. This is November 4, Romeo Bravo Bravo, no traffic, in and out, but we'll be back.
All right, net control acknowledging Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra Papa Tango. Loud and clear. I actually blew the hearing aids right out of my ear. You came in really loud. And November 4, Romeo Bravo Bravo. So, Cosmo, you had a good signal coming in the repeater. Radio sounds good. And November 4, Romeo Bravo Bravo got you down in the log. Thanks.
Control, this is Kilo Golf 2, Charlie Sierra with relays and traffic.
Roger, Bill. Kilo Golf 2, Charlie Sierra. Let's take your relays and continue on with your traffic, sir.
holding the repeater okay?
Holding the repeater solid.
Okay, that's great. I'm hearing Key Largo tonight because I wanted to. Anyway, I'd like to relay in Margarita Kilo 4 Charlie Victor Whiskey and Louisa Kilo Oscar 4 Alpha Papa Charlie. And I also like to thank everybody on frequency who's been checking in on the Aries Net, which is open for business Monday through Saturday on 3.940. And, of course, this is the Aries Net, so I figured we'd give the little reminder there. And I'm the net control operator for Monday morning, and I'm there most mornings. If you need help with relays, Steve, I know you've been faithful, and we've had Charlie and some others. So I appreciate the support for the net, and hopefully we won't need it this summer, but you never know. Thanks for being in there, Steve. This is Kilo Golf 2, Charlie Sierra, mile marker 89.5, or 98.5. That's better.
All right, you're almost there then. All right, Bill, thanks for that traffic, and thank you for the faithfulness to this net as well as the other nets, and you maintaining a presence on the Aries net. That's really important down there in Monroe County. So thank you. You're listening to the Miami-Dade Aries Emergency Practice Net, and we're taking check-ins.
Hello, X-Ray 4, Bravo, Oscar Bravo.
Kilo X-Ray 4, Bravo, Oscar, Bravo, Bob got you in the log. Monday, I know you checked into the Aries net on 80 meters. I could not hear you at all, because we're so close. That's just the weird thing that happens on HF.
Yeah, roger that. I checked in this morning. The guy, the net control on Palm Bay, I could hear him perfectly, and Bill, I can hear, but it's very weak to me. I was surprised. I know I checked in yesterday morning, and he heard me. I was surprised. Over.
Yeah, well, thanks for being there and participating in that HF net. Which brings me to a quick announcement. I failed to do this last week, but we'd like to try out 10 meters tonight. 10 meters upper sideband, 10 meters upper sideband simplex after the Everglades Amateur Radio Club net. Again, that'll be on, we'll use the standard calling frequency on 10 meters, 28.400. That's 28.400 upper sideband, and we'll make an attempt to see how many folks that do have that capability and whether or not we can make contacts with each other. We did the same thing with FM. No, I shouldn't say FM. 2 meter sideband. It really wasn't that great, but some folks were able to make contact, and that was a couple of weeks ago. But again, 10 meters this evening at 8, right after 8 p.m. We'll reconfigure the station, and we'll make an attempt at some simplex communications.
Repeat the frequency again.
Sure. 10 meters, and the frequency is 28.400. That's 28.400, and we'll be operating upper sideband. Again, that'll happen right after the Everglades Club meet.
K4, QKL signing in, and I don't see your picture anymore.
I'm assuming I'm there. I don't have a monitor to check it. It looks like I'm still live. Anybody? I see that I got chat coming in. Marty just signed in. Kilo Yankee 4 November Quebec. I'm going to put him in the log.
Video, Kilo 4 Lima Charlie Delta.
Yeah, Juan, are you watching YouTube?
Yes, I am.
Is it working?
Perfectly well.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I can see you too.
Okay, thanks. I hope to expand on those capabilities soon and do some demonstrations and maybe try something different. I don't know. I got to use my imagination here to make it a little bit more exciting. But which you're looking at, I figured I'd just tune in on my my radio for something else to look at. All right. As a reminder, when we are running a severe weather net, which does happen occasionally on this repeater, it will be considered a directed net requiring check-in and check-out. When running a directed net, should you decide to do one, transmissions on the repeater should be restricted only to that traffic that applies to the purpose of that specific net. Again, same reminders as I've mentioned in previous nets. We would need to be mindful of our storm spotting criteria and restrict our conversations to those things like tornadoes, funnel clouds, associated cloud rotations, hail greater than 1 inch in diameter, winds in excess of 58 miles an hour, excessive rain, which means very low visibility. It could be fog, 200 feet or less, frequent lightning, flooding, any kind of storm damage that you may see, tree limbs down, things like that, or threats to life and property. Break. Typical observation should include the time that the condition was observed, if other than current. Describe the condition and the location of the reporting station. Use common references and relative locations of the severe weather conditions if different than that location. This should include the estimated direction and speed of severe weather conditions if possible, and also, again, give descriptions of damage and or injuries if that applies. All right, and one final reminder: observations should not include blue sky reports such as, hey, it's only raining light here, or it's clear to the west. Only report severe weather conditions unless asked by net control. These criteria it can be found in on the National Weather Service as in their severe weather standing operations procedures. This is Net Control, W1HQL, taking check-ins.
Net Control. This is Ray, KO4YFH, Kilo Oscar 4, Yankee, Foxtrot Hotel, in Cutler Bay, no traffic.
All right, Ray, finally got it straight this time. Kilo Oscar 4, Yankee, Foxtrot Hotel. Ray, got you in the lock. Thank you.
Net Control. This is Kilo Golf 4, Oscar, X-Ray Oscar, Jamie, North Miami, no traffic.
Kilo Golf 4, Oscar, X-Ray Oscar. I got you in the repeater, Jamie. A lot better than it was last week. Hear you loud and clear. A little light in the repeater, but loud and clear. All right, a reminder for those that may be just showing up, immediately following the Everglades net. Remember, the Everglades net commences at just after 7:30 p.m. because we'll make a pause before we start with that net, so you have an opportunity to shoot over to Simplex on 2 meters. But we'll get to that in a second. We're going to have test out 10 meters at just after 8 o'clock after the Everglades net on 28.400 operating upper sideband. So those of you that have that capability and you care to stick around, go ahead and we'll experiment with it, see how we do on 10 meters. 2 meters wasn't that great on sideband a couple of weeks ago, so let's play around on 10 meters and we'll try another band next week. And that is also reminding me to tell you that immediately following this net, the Simplex net will be conducted on 146.520 FM, and that'll be run by Howard, and probably Willie will be there also. So it's recommended that you folks go over to that Simplex frequency, the FM Simplex frequency, 146-520, and check out your equipment. It's all about antennas and antenna height and getting your station configured so that when repeaters fail, and they will fail, you have simplex as a backup.
Net Control, this is N4RBB.
N4RBB, I got you in the log already. Do you have any traffic?
My mistake, I should have announced. Yes, not traffic, but I do have I don't have any traffic. I just wanted to say, since I want to have a technician's class and I won't be able to transmit on that frequency on 10 meters, I will fire up the rig and I will be listening in, and then if I do hear anything, I could come back here to this repeater and let you know if I come across any signals over the airwaves on 10 meters.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll make sure I come back to the 800 after we conduct the test to get a report. And I got K4KKC a line. I know he's monitoring via YouTube. I got you in the log. And I'm also KK4KMO. Got you in the log.
Got me, KK4QKL?
Yeah, John, I'm sorry. I failed to acknowledge you, but I do have you in the log.
Roger, I'm mobile.
Roger, copy mobile. All right, folks, just again, I'm just going to give you the reminder of the 146.520 FM simplex net. We usually end this net at about 5 minutes early, so it gives you an opportunity to go over to simplex, and we'll start the Everglades net a few minutes late, so that it gives you about between 7 and 8 minutes to head over there and do a quick check-in. And, of course, you can check in any time during the nets in any event, because it only takes a few minutes to check in. But it'll run for about 15 minutes, and hopefully we'll get a lot of check-ins on FM simplex. Remember, when you're on that frequency and you hear someone calling net control, and net control is not responding, however, they have responded to you, act as a relay and get that station relayed in. That's the practice that you need to follow. It's that important. And also, I hadn't mentioned it, we're streaming live YouTube. Just type in W1HQL or Everglades Amateur Radio Club, and it'll bring you right up to that YouTube link. Click on that, and welcome to my shack. You'll see me sitting there at the desk talking to you guys, and another camera on the radio. And it's just something new that we're trying out, and hopefully we can make things better and more exciting as time goes on. Another neat feature is you guys can text back and forth to each other on the live chat. For whatever reason, I can't. I have a live chat window, but I can't chat. I don't know why. All right, again, you're tuned into the Miami-Dade Area's Emergency Practice Net, taking check-ins. All right, folks, that was a double. Try it again. Say net control, release the mic, listen to see if there anybody else is in there, and then try it.
Net control. This is Kilo 4, Sierra, November, Bravo, Jose, no traffic.
This is Kilo Mike 4, Delta, Foxtrot, Romeo, Tim, Cutler Ridge, no traffic.
All right, net control acknowledging Kilo 4, Sierra, November, Bravo, Jose, good job. And Tim, also, good job, Kilo Mike 4, Delta Fox Romeo. All right, John, KK4QKL. I hope you're not texting and driving, man.
I'm just sitting in the car because the radio's in the car.
All right, copy. Just checking, man. All right, we're going to put one last call out there for check-ins. It's 19:24, 7:24 p.m. for you civilians. One more call out for check-ins, then we'll close the net and stand by for the Everglades Amateur Radio Club net. Meanwhile, switch over to Simplex and attempt to check in there.
Net control. November 4, Whiskey Zulu, Quebec. No traffic.
All right, we've got you, November 4, Whiskey Zulu, Quebec. You're in the log. Thank you, sir. All right, that concludes the Miami-Dade Area's emergency practice net for this evening, for this week. Please tune in the same time, same place, same station, and we'll be going through this routine again. Again, it's an emergency practice net. Thank you all for cooperating like you did and following the proper procedures for net operations. Kindly switch over to Simplex Ops 146520, make an attempt to check in there, and we'll start at 7:33 p.m. For the Everglades Amateur Radio Club net, and the YouTube will remain live. And we're going to return the repeater back to standard operations until the Everglades net, so if anybody needs to make a call on this frequency, go ahead.
KX7OIG, can you all, we're going to try this one more time. It's net control, pause, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and then you give your call sign.
Close. When you say pause, you should unkey. So it would be your call sign. Well, you would go net control and release the mic and listen to see if there's anyone else doubling you. If they are, let them continue on. And then once you hear it clear, try it again. Net control, and then you don't hear anything. This is, give you a call sign, and that should do it.
T-info.
Thanks, Adele.
Net control, this is Kilo Foxtrot 4, Uniform Juliet X-Ray, Homestead, name is Rolly, no traffic, and I have a relay. I barely got you, but go ahead. Got you, Bill. Repeat that call sign one more time there. I'm sorry, I should know by memory. Gotcha.
K4UJX from W1HQL.
Go ahead. ahead, Steve.
Yeah, can you relay me if you can get net control? I can't hear anybody except you.
Okay, I'll send that over. Your call sign was?
Whiskey 1, Hotel Quebec Lima.
Okay, will do.
All right, thanks. I'm QSY.
Gotcha.
You out there, Steve?
Yep, right here.
Kilo Golf 4, Quebec Lima. I'll go checking in.
All right, got you in the log. I'm going to start the net in about 2 more minutes. I'm just letting folks have an opportunity to shoot over to Simplex.
QSO.
Hey, Bob, I see you checking in over here on live chat. Kilo X-ray 4, Baker, Oscar Baker. Gotcha. All right, folks, this is W1HQL, and I'll be acting as your net control station for the Everglades Amateur Radio Club Weekly Informational Net. The purpose of this net is to informally gather club members and other amateur radio operators to talk about ham-related information, get on the chat, and have a good time. Break. All radio amateurs are invited to participate in this net, and you do not need to be a member of the club to check into the net. This net operates at 7:30 p.m. every Tuesday evening on this repeater, and as always, the net will yield the frequency to emergency or priority traffic at any time if needed. Remember, this is an informal net, not like the previous one. The Everglades Amateur Radio Club is an ARRL Special Services Club. We do offer ham licensing testing, yearly field day operations, and other ham-related activities. Break. Regular club meetings occur the second Friday of each month at 7:30 p.m. over at the John D. Campbell Agricultural Center, and that's located at 18710 Southwest 288th Street. So let's get this net started with check-ins.
This is Kilo Juliet 4, Juliet Tango, Quebec, Eddie, in North Miami Beach with no traffic.
This is Whiskey 4, November Tango, Brian Homestead.
Net Control, Kilo November 4, Kilo Sierra Victor, Fred at Homestead. Good evening, Steve.
Net Control, this is KF4, UJX, Rowley, Homestead, no traffic.
4 Uniform Tango Lima, run South Miami, no traffic.
Net Control.
Kilo 4, Sierra November Bravo, Jose, no traffic.
All right, let's take a breather there. Early on, I got an early check-in, Kilo Gulf 4, Quebec, Kilo Lima. I also copied Eddie, Kilo Julia 4, Juliet Tango, Quebec. Ryan, Whiskey 4, November Tango, Romeo. Good to hear you on the net, Ryan. Fred, Kilo November 4, Kilo Sierra Victor. I got Rolly, Kilo Fox 4, Uniform Juliet X-Ray, and thank you for participating in the Aries net as alternate net control. Ron K4 UTL got you into the log, and Jose Kilo 4 Sierra November Bravo. Any corrections on those call signs? All right, nothing heard. A major new sunspot group just produced an X-class solar flare, potentially the first of many. The explosion occurred the 17th, and caused a short-wave radio blackout over Australia and parts of Asia, and may have hurled CMEs into space. You can watch that, read that developing story on spaceweather.com. Also, the Space Weather has an alert service to subscribers to warn you about flares and CMEs and whatnot. So if you head over there, I recommend you trying that out and see how that works out for you. Radio amateur astronomers and others react to flares before they fade away, and they utilize that service also for amateur radio operators. So again, you may have already experienced that. If you're an HF operator, I know I have over the past couple of days. There has been some marginal degradation, if you would, to conditions. You're tuned into the W4SVR, Everglades Amateur Radio Club Net. Call sign here is W1HQL. Good evening. My name is Steve over here in Homestead, and we're taking check-ins.
Kilo 4, Lima Charlie Delta.
One, my good friend, Kilo 4, Lima Charlie Delta. We got you on the log, sir. Thank you.
Control. Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra Papa Tango, Homestead, Cosmo.
Roger, Cosmo, got you in the log. Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra. Yeah. Sorry, that's my foot switch sliding around. Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra Papa Tango. I got to get that thing velcroed to the floor so that don't happen. All right, a reminder. We were talking about it last net and even at the meeting. The Florida QSO party is going to be coming up on April 30th and May 1st. That's a Saturday and Sunday. They're 10-hour ops starting at noon and ending at 9. We're working out plans, and pretty much they're locked down. Anybody that wants to come to the club and operate HF, feel free to do so. I'll be there opening up the station so folks can participate. If you would, that way, we'll be able to maybe be a little bit more organized relating to scheduling folks to use the radio. Can you let me know if you intend on showing up? Please email me, staylor168@yahoo.com, staylor168@yahoo.com. Call me, 305-283-9241. That's 305-283-9241. And let me know if you are planning on showing up and about what time. That way we can get things organized, and you're just not standing around waiting for somebody else to use a radio. If there are enough people showing up, and we will develop a schedule. If only a few are showing up, then it'll be potluck. Also, a line KK4QKL. I think I got a line's call sign correct. Or K4KKL. In any event, a line. You all know a line. He may be able to get a couple of contesters over to the station, also experienced folks to mentor us and also assist in getting maybe some certificates or awards for maybe a worked all states or the spelling bee contest or whatever. So that's also an advantage that we can. That's also something else that we can take advantage of. So we're looking for a good time over there at the Everglades Amateur Radio Club during the Florida QSO party. All right. After all that, do we have any additional check-ins? All right, with more and more satellites being launched regularly and quite a few amateur radio satellites in the mix, it has never been a better time to play with satellites. There's a new developing website, and it's in its infancy, but the idea is nice, and it all circles around tracking and sharing information of all the satellites that are out there. And as the South African community around amateur radio have kicked off this website to gather all kinds of interesting news and information. Again, I've been on it. It's some good information there, good guidelines and things like that. And it's a work in progress, though. So if you're interested in amateur radio satellite comms, you can find the main page, HamSat SA. That's HamSat SA as in South Africa. And that can be, you can find that at www.hamsatsa.co.zebraalpha. That's hamsatsa.co.zebraalpha.za, okay? Okay, and again, we're taking check-ins.
Nick Control, Steve, this is November 4, Romeo Bravo Bravo, and for RBB, Mike and Hialeah, no traffic. And yes, my mistake, I misunderstood you on the frequencies for the 10 meters. Techs do have privileges on that portion of the band. That was defending, I'm sorry, and I was corrected. This is N4RBB.
You know, I should have checked. I got the ARRL frequency chart. I should have checked it when you had mentioned it. I'm glad you did. So hopefully we'll hear on there.
Yeah, I want to thank Willie. He let me know on that. I'm over here still on 2-meter emergency practice net. So, yep, just wanted to check in real quick, and then I'll be back on over. N4RBB.
All right, cool. All right, good. And also, you notice I brought up my amateur radio band chart. Keep that handy because I have a lousy memory. I also keep that handy too. You can figure that one out. And another good thing to have hanging out, especially if it doesn't have stickers on it, my granddaughter went crazy, put stickers all over it. But this is a nice handout, extreme weather information sheet. It's got a lot of good information on their phone numbers and contacts and directions on what to do during a severe weather issue. So those are some of the tools that I keep. My son calls them tools of the trade, and that's what I keep around.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, here's a cool one that I came across. Some of you CB operators or former CB operators out there, this may be of interest for you. This came up from across the pond, but that doesn't mean anything with skip conditions the way they are. And the article reads as follows. The title of the article was Strange Slow Pulse Signals in the 11-meter band. And the article reads, for the last month, we've been hearing strange pulse signals with a repetition rate of 4 per second, sounding like a ticking clock. They are spread evenly across 25.8 to 26.1 megahertz in the 11-meter broadcast band. Remarkably, they have very sharp fall off at signal edge with a 10 kilohertz change. With a 10 kilohertz change, the pulses disappear. The author said he can't even guess what the purpose of these signals are. There are no audible changes noted, just the usual fading at such frequencies. These signals are heard locally in the area of Cork and from the Twente SDR, so the software-defined radio, so they're not local. Can anyone guess what the purpose of these 4-second pulses being transmitted across a 300 kilohertz bandwidth continually? Signal levels are not strong. Being in the 25 megahertz range means daytime propagation with little chance of interference from any other signals. And he titles it just a mystery. So perhaps some of you CB operators that are currently operating, or amateur radio operators that are currently listening in on the 11-meter band. I know I have that programmed in my 7100 also. You never know, you might need that. That's an interesting article I pulled off of Southgate Amateur Radio News. Southgate Amateur Radio News.
Net control. Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo Sierra Golf, checking in. And also we had 8 check-ins on the simplex.
Okay, copy that, Willie. Thank you for taking care of that simplex net. I got you with 8 check-ins. I shot over there, and I asked Rolly to give a relay, so hopefully you were able to hear him.
Yeah, copy that. Yeah, got that.
All right, cool beans. Thanks again for participating in that section of the net. I don't know if you have the capability, but immediately following this net, we're going to switch over to 10 meters, 28,400, and try some upper sideband and see how that works out.
Yes, I have the capability, and I'm going to try. My antenna is not the best, so I don't know, but this will be a test. That will be.
Okay, that's what we're doing, and we'll try different bands and different frequencies and see what works best for us here locally.
All right, copy that. Yeah, but I'm limited because I have a technician's license, so I'm limited to where I can put my sound into.
Okay, we're going to have to work on that, Willie. Get you up to at least a general, man.
I've been taking the test on the QRZ website, and I think I'll be ready soon.
All right, excellent. Good job, man. We're looking forward to having you as a general. Well, you know where you can get your testing if you want to make the trip all the way down here.
It'll be my pleasure. Thank you very much. Copy.
All right, and that's the perfect segue into the next thing I want to mention to you is about ham testing at the club. On the club website, there are specific instructions on how to sign up for testing. But it's important that you do sign up for testing, okay, and register for testing through the club website, w4svi.club. Walk-ins are very difficult to handle, and things are done. If you do it correctly, pre-register for the testing, please. It's that important. If you don't know how to do that, just reach out to me and I'll give you a hand with it. But also spread the word if you know anyone that would like to be tested and become an amateur radio operator and or to upgrade. Make sure they go over to w4svi.club and register for the exam.
Control.
Go ahead.
Kilowatt 4, kilowatt, Charlie checking in from Pembroke Pines. How copy?
Elaine, loud and clear. Loud and clear. I mentioned what the plans are for the Florida QSO party, the 30th and the 1st.
Yeah, I saw it on the YouTubes. I'm still here. Thank you, Steve. And monitoring 28400. Is there a net control area also?
That'll be me.
Roger that. Back to you.
All right, we'll handle it like a typical simplex net. Anyhow, you know, if I can't hear or the party calling and or the other way around, whoever can do the relays. So it'll be a typical simplex net.
Checking in, KK4QKL on the base station this time. I have no traffic, 73.
4WW.
All right, acknowledging John, KK4QKL, my neighbor here in Homestead, and I've also got Kent, another neighbor down here and close to Homestead, KJ4WW. Go ahead, Kent.
Good Lord, I'm in the middle of the net. I'm sorry. Check me in, no traffic, and it's good to hear everybody on, and and really that's all I need to say right now. Nice to hear you, Bill, and John, and the net. So please forgive my lack of timing. It hasn't been the best week. I'll listen.
We'll let it slide just this one time, Ken, okay?
I understand. Don't cancel my corporate credit card, please. I'm flying to the Bahamas next week. Thanks, KJ4WW.
All right, man, 7-3. Good to hear you in there.
Net control. KX7, OIG, Adele, no traffic.
Perfect, Adele. Just the way you're supposed to do it. Kilo X-Ray 7, Oscar India Gulf, got you in the log, sir.
Thank you. Kilo X-Ray 7, Oscar India Gulf, clear.
Whiskey 7, India, Victor Delta. Ivan reporting live from Homestead, Florida with no traffic.
Hey, Ivan. Got you in the log. Whiskey 7, India, Victor Delta. Loud and clear on the repeater, sir.
Net control, this is Kilo Golf 2, Charlie Sierra with relays.
Bill, Club Secretary, Kilo Golf 2, Charlie Sierra, go ahead with your relays.
Alrighty, I'd like to relay in Margarita, Kilo 4, Charlie Victor Whiskey, and Margarita, Kilo Louisa, Kilo Oscar 4, Alpha Papa Charlie, and as always, Monday through Saturday, 3940 at 7:45 a.m. is the Aries Net, and I'll be up on 28400. As soon as we're ready to QSY, I'll be interested. I'm going to be on the vertical, the old Golden Penetrator high gain. So let's see if we can get some ground wave going into Homestead. Thanks for being there, KG2CS.
All right, Bill, thanks. And I got your relays, Kilo 4, Charlie Victor Whiskey, and Kilo Oscar 4 Alpha Papa. Charlie, are you still mobile or are you base right now?
No, I'm here in Key Largo at the base.
Okay, copy. You're loud and clear.
73.
This is Whiskey Bravo 4 Delta Bravo WV40BB Richmond West to no traffic.
All right, Whiskey Bravo 4 Delta Bravo. Pete, got you in the log. Club Treasurer. Thank you, sir, for checking in loud and clear. All right, folks, if you haven't seen it yet, there's the club is, I don't know, the club is inspired. Doug, November 6th, Delta Mike Echo. Doug has taken on a really neat project, and it's called Ham Stories. We talked about that last week, and he did put his first Ham Stories interview on the web, and you can find that link at w4svi.club, w4svi.club, and you can see the first interview, the inaugural interview, and I was the one that was volunteered for that, and had a great time doing it. A couple of guys just talking about ham radios, and that's neat. So hopefully we'll be seeing more of those and some of your cool ham radio stories, and so that family and friends can see what your hobby is all about. I'll tell you, my family just loved it. They didn't realize how much of a fun hobby that was and how much of a good time I had doing it until they saw that video, and I got a lot of really nice comments from them. They could have been being polite because, I'm the dad, the granddad, and all that good stuff, but in any event, it was nice to hear their comments. All right, do we have any additional check-ins at this time?
Net Control N4 WZQ November 4 Whiskey Zulu Quebec.
All right, Lenny Whiskey, November 4 Whiskey Zulu Quebec got you in the log, and I think there may have been a double there. Other station attempting? Okay, no audio, no audio. All right, folks, we've got about 4 minutes left for the net. We're taking any additional check-ins. All right, a reminder, we're going to QSY to 28.400, 10 meters upper sideband. We're going to experiment doing some simplex ops on 10 meters immediately following this net.
November 4, Echo Victor Oscar. November 4, Echo Victor Oscar. Mobile, 120 on the turnpike. No traffic.
November 4, Echo Victor Oscar Mobile. Loud and clear into the repeater. Thanks for checking in.
Steve, are you vertical or horizontal?
I'm vertical. HBV.
Roger.
What's nice, it's pretty resonant. I don't have to use a tuner. I'll keep the YouTube live. Wow, look at that! It really the screen really washed out. That's because the sun isn't shining anymore. So I guess the lens is making some adjustments for the lighting. But I'll keep the YouTube channel open while we do the 10-meter thing. That'll be pretty cool. There we go. Just turned on the light in the office, and it came back, so it looks clean now. All right, it's 7:59, so we'll put one last call out there, see if we have any tail gunners for check-ins.
Whiskey, one more.
Say again?
For UBX, check in with no traffic, thank you. KJ4WW, clear with net.
All right, got it down, KJ4UBX. And I got Whiskey 4 Tango Hotel Mike, got you in the lock. All right, folks, that concludes this evening's net. Thank you for checking in. I hope you enjoyed the information that was provided to you. And we'll catch you on this frequency next week, same time, same place. You've been tuned in to the W4SVR Everglades Amateur Radio Club net, and we're going to be QSY to 28.400, that's 10 meters. And we'll be operating upper sideband simplex and experimenting with that. So I'm going to shut down the net. I'll keep the YouTube live just for the heck of it, so that you can listen in on 10 meters if you don't have the privileges to operate in 10 meters. And we'll see how that goes. So this is W1HQL signing off in QSY.
Actually, a quick comment. Technicians can operate 28.3 to 28.5, so there's no problem.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. November 4, Romeo Bravo Bravo. I think it was November 4, Romeo Bravo Bravo. Mike, he's got his tech and got a call from one of the other operators that are listening in on the net, and told him that he would be able to operate on 10 meters. So that's good that folks are helping out each other. Thanks for the info, Bill. I'm on the QSY now. This is W1HQL is the frequency in use.
I can hear someone in the background.
I don't know. Do you think it may be one of the folks from the net attempting to make contact, or is it a regular QSO?
QLCQDX, I believe it's. I have very weak signal coming here, but I heard someone there.
All right, copy. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it going because I can barely hear him also. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Mike Delta. Do you copy Whiskey 1 Hotel Quebec Lima? Roger, Roger. Got family up there in Halifax. This is Whiskey 1 Hotel Quebec Lima. We're just going to hold a quick simplex net on this frequency. We're going to move. We'll move. I'll make an announcement that we'll be moving. The name here is Steve, Sierra Tango, Echo, Victor Echo, and I've got like a maybe a 5-3 copy on you. A 5-3 copy on you. Over.
On the 5-3, thank you very much there. Thank you very much on the 5-3, and yeah, you were about 5-7, 5-6, 5-7 here into Canada, over.
Roger, you just came up to a 5-5 to a 5-6 now. Conditions are improving. You're coming in clear as a bell.
Oh, wow, very good there, Steve. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, beautiful copy there. Nice to hear Ken open here a little bit, over.
Roger, Roger. All right, I didn't get your name. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Mike Delta, Whiskey 1 Hotel Quebec Lima.
Oh. Yeah, very good there, Steve. Very good on that there. Well, thank you very much for coming back to me there, and a nice copy into Canada there today. Hope all is well with you and the family, and hope all is well. Over.
All right. Thank you. And just remaining at a 5.7 to a 5.9 now. Great signal. All right, with that, I'm just going to make a quick call. All stations, Miami-Dade County that were involved in the Everglades Amateur Radio Club Net. If you can copy QSY to 410, QSY to 410. Repeat, QSY to 410. All right, Victor Echo 1, Charlie Mike Delta 73, and thanks for that contact.
Decimal 410.
KK4 QKL.
Whiskey 1 Hotel Quebec Lima. I copy KK4 QKL. There was another station in there a second ago.
Whiskey 7 India Victor Delta Ivan from Homestead standing by.
Whiskey 7 India Victor Delta, loud and clear.
Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra Papa Tango standing by.
Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra Papa Tango, loud and clear.
Kilo November 4 Hotel Yankee Golf.
All right, Kilo November 4 Hotel Yankee. I didn't get the rest.
Kilo November 4 Hotel Yankee Golf.
Okay, really loud into the station. Kilo November 4 Hotel Yankee Golf, loud and clear.
Okay, I'm lowering my audio. Kilo November 4 Hotel Yankee Golf.
Yeah, you're giving me a plus 40 over here. You must be my neighbor.
Yes, this is Ruben here in Homestead.
Hey, Ruben. I'm going to put a call to Kilo KG2CS, Kilo Golf 2 Charlie Sierra, Kilo Golf 2 Charlie Sierra from Whiskey 1 Hotel Quebec Lima. Do you copy? Kilo Golf 2 Charlie Sierra, Kilo Golf 2 Charlie Sierra, Whiskey 1 Hotel Quebec Lima. Do you copy? K4 KKC, Kilo 4 Kilo Charlie, Kilo 4 Kilo Charlie from Whiskey 1 Hotel Quebec Lima. Align, do you copy? All right, nothing heard. I copied KK4 QKL, Whiskey 7 India Victor Delta, Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra Papa Tango, and Kilo November 4 Hotel Yankee Golf. Any other station? Any station with relays? All right, this is Whiskey 1 Hotel Quebec Lima, operating 10 meters simplex on 410, 28.410. Any station copy? All right, nothing heard. This is W1HQL securing this frequency and returning QSY to 444-800. W1HQL out. W1HQL.
Yeah, so this guy is confused. He's talking to a DX station. Tell him he's talking to a DX station.
Yeah, we switched over. I don't know if you were able to copy, but we switched over to 410 instead of 400. because it sounded like they were being used. I was talking to that guy up in Nova Scotia.
All right, I heard you, but there's another guy there, so let him know. Leave somebody here to let him know. I mean, or just, use both sides, because this guy's pretty strong into here.
Which guy are you talking about?
Celso, Papa Uniform 2, Whiskey Delta X-Ray.
Okay. I only received 4 stations. I tried calling you and Bill also, and on 410. Apparently we can't hear each other.
Hold on, let me get over there to 410.
All right, I'm going to QSY back to 410.
The rest of it.
W1HQL standing by.
Roger, Roger. Well, I'll try with the amplifier now.
All right. Yeah. A line. I just got off the line with a line on the 800. Wait a minute. I gotta shut off my. Turn down the monitor. There we go. That should be better. This is Whiskey 1, Hotel Quebec Lima, net control. Whiskey 1, Hotel Quebec Lima, net control on 28410. 28410. If there's any station that can hear or need to relay in anyone, just let me know. I'm not hearing anyone at this time. Line said he was going to bring another station in.
W7 IVD. Hey, Steve, I'm standing by. I hear you.
All right. Do you hear anybody else, Ivan?
That's a negative on my side, Steve. But I'm listening in. I'll be standing by. If you need me, just let me know. W7 IVD.
All right, Ivan. Thanks. W7 IVD, W1HQL. Kilo November 4, Hotel Yankee Golf. You still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Hey, are you hearing anybody?
No, sir.
Okay, copy. Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra Papa Tango. You still there? How about you, John? KK4QKL.
Roger, I'm here. Melbourne with it.
Roger. I don't know if you can hear anybody. A line was bringing another station with him, so I came back here to 410 to see if we could hear him. Hey, you guys, if you want to have fun for a second, if you have the capability, switch your radio to FM. Switch your radio to FM. W1HQL on FM.
W7 IVD on FM.
Pretty cool, huh?
I do hear some activity on 28430, but it's maybe ADX.
Yeah, it probably is because I was able to work the X of that station up in Nova Scotia on 28400. That's supposed to be just a calling frequency, but in any event, it's if you can hear each other on USB, you can actually switch over to FM and get rid of all that noise and stuff, and you get a nice clean signal.
KK4QKL.
Yeah, John, you're giving me a 40, just like my neighbor, HYG. Yeah, he's 40 plus. Yeah, but I can throw a rock and hit his house. All right, guys. I'm gonna shut down. Well, not shut down. I'm gonna QSY back to 444-800 and just hang out there for a few minutes. See if we can get any comments, conversation going about this test, and then I'm gonna go for dinner.
W7 IVD, copy.
All right, guys, this was fun. A lot of fun. We're gonna be doing this more often. All right, I'm gonna QSY. Switching over to 44800.
QSL W7 IVD.
W1HQL.
Steve, I was on 28410 and I never heard you. KJ4.
Yeah, we didn't hear anybody else. There was DX coming in on when we first started on 28400. As a matter of fact, I had a QSO with a guy up in Nova Scotia, and we switched over to 410. And I only copied 4 stations. They're all pretty much local.
Yeah, I was also heard the guy from Nova Scotia. I didn't know who he was talking to at first, and then I figured out he was talking to.
Yeah, he started kind of low, but towards the end there, he was really booming in. So conditions were favorable for 10 meters with DX. But I did copy all the guys that I copied are down here in Homestead. And we actually switched over to FM just to play around and the try FM locally.
Yeah, I switched over to FM too, and I anything.
All right, cool. Well, it was a fun experiment, and we'll try another band next week.
Okay, I will be listening in.
Steve, try 400 now.
Say again?
There's a Brazilian station coming. Oh, Salso. Papa Uniform 2, Whiskey Delta X-ray.
Okay, was that on 410?
400.
Oh, 400? Okay. Yeah, you know, Brazil has been really hopping on 10 meters. I've made a ton of contacts over there in Brazil.
Yeah, they're always there, bro. Brazil is like talking, it's like talking to your next door neighbor, radio speaking, because we're trans-equatorial. Them and all the way south to Argentina and Chile. What's up there, Eddie?
Everything's okay, man. I still can't turn my antenna, though.
Well, get yourself that tower and let's put it up higher.
Well, that's what I was hoping for. We could put it up a little higher, but it's good where it is. I figured that we just moved a 2-meter antenna.
Joe.
Right. Well, I will catch you guys later. KJ4, JTQ on the side.
Check you out on the